Devin Snow, a.k.a. Hold the Mayo, joins us now. Dev, how we doing? How we living?
Doing great. How y'all doing?
Doing fantastic,
Amazing.
you know. I mean, Saints won. That was fun. Tyler Shough, Vanilla Vic. Who thought that was going to happen? LSU, Blake Baker stays. There was a lot of good over the weekend here in Louisiana, Dev.
Yeah, I mean that's the mood right now, man. It's all it takes, bro. Just takes a couple positive things to happen, and here we are. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't be more impressed with how the Saints played yesterday. Seriously.
I thought it was a really gritty win. I mean, you only had 250 something like that total yards, right? We all know that, but still, like, to make the plays when they presented themselves.
Yeah.
Like that, this is a team that hasn't quit, and that's always impressive to me, certainly in the NFL, when you've got guys making a lot of money. They're still out there fighting. That's a good road victory against a team that still has a shot at the playoffs and the Buccaneers. So I know that a lot of people want to lose games for a better draft choice, but I still think that that's a loser mentality. Like, you have to, certainly with a new coaching staff, maybe if you had like Dennis Allen still, right, and you're like, oh, what the hell, who cares? But you got a new coaching staff. They need to have the players believe in them. They need to see a path going in the right direction. So I think yesterday's win was pretty big for the New Orleans Saints.
Yeah, I don't think it's just like a loser mentality either. I think also it's kind of a ignorant mentality, just from the standpoint of, in order to see if you got something in the most important position on the field, that's going to require winning a few games, right? Because the last thing that you really would want to do, if you're the Saints, is have to go into the draft a quarterback, groom another quarterback, et cetera, et cetera. You just drafted one in the second round. Why not see if he's the guy? That's what's happening. And to be honest with you, I've never felt better, right? So if the Saints fall to the 5th, 6th, 7th pick, whatever the case may be, then they can go get some playmakers for their guy that they figured out is their guy this year by winning a few games. You don't figure out it's your guy by losing all your games. You know what I'm saying? You got to see some bright spots.
I think Saints fans can rest easy. Like, the Saints have been trying to win all year, and they can keep trying to win. Doesn't mean they're going to win all their games. They might win a couple more, but like, they're still not the best top to bottom roster, the best team. So You never want it. Like, tank is not a real thing. I don't know if it's actually ever been done in the NFL. I don't think, but like, do you think they've you've seen enough from Shough to say, all right, this is the dude, let's build around him?
If the season ended today, yes.
Yeah, right.
If the season ended today, yes. Now he's got 4 more games to play. I just don't see it really. I'm sorry. I think he's confident enough quarterback to where I just don't see it falling off to where they're like, we need to look at getting a quarterback in this next draft. Dude, he was making game-winning plays. We won that game yesterday because of Tyler Shough. Like Jacob said, he didn't, throw a million yards. He made plays to win the game. He did all the things that we've been struggling to do majority of the year, which is get in the end zone, man. When the Saints score 24 points, watch out. They just don't score that many points. Yeah, they just don't score that many points. So the fact that they did that, I mean, 2 touchdowns in the 34-yard run, not a 14-yard run, the 34-yard run, that was Tyler Shough saying, hey, you know what, dude? Screw this, bro. I'm going to go put points on the board, right? And then the 13-yard run after that, I don't know how you couldn't be more impressed with that, man. That's game-winning plays, right? And people will call me crazy when I say something like this, but, I see a little Josh Allen in this kid. I got to be honest. Like, when you look at Josh Allen's rookie year, he wasn't the greatest passer, and I think Tyler Shough's an even better passer as far as his rookie year. But the legs is crazy. Like, to make those plays, man, that was very Josh Allen-ish of Tyler Shough yesterday.
You had Vele make a couple catches there, too. I know we were hating on him for a long time, and he's not setting the world on fire, but, 3 catches, 40 yards. It's even nice to see that guy go make some plays because, you're looking for some playmakers here for the New Orleans Saints. We've had our Olave discussions. I know he's looked great at times. He just feels like, to me, that he could be like the true best number 2 receiver in the NFL if you pair him with another weapon there. And Vele's not that, but it's at least nice to see him contribute to the team because there for a while, as you like to say, you couldn't find him with a search warrant.
Yeah, I mean, look, and that just goes back to hey, man, I hope obviously we in that mix to where we can get a playmaker, which we're going to be, right? Because you need it, because if there's one thing I'm thinking about during that game yesterday is, man, imagine if the Saints had, a guy to make some plays. I mean, Tyler Shough's doing this with a bunch of Uber drivers, dude. It's just the facts, man. And that's why he had to take over the game. That's why we won the game like that, because he had to take over it. I mean, I don't know, man. I thought that the passion, the will to win, everything you really want to see out of a quarterback was there. He's confident, dude. Mm-hmm. I mean, he throws the ball in the middle of the field very confidently. He'll throw a deep ball very confidently, And honestly, the Saints should have won the game against Miami too, because Chris Olave should have caught that ball. You can't be mad at how Tyler Shough's playing right now.